via the mobile app, selecting their preferred dates and times and package options. The step two is that the hop-on, hop-off system notifies the tour operator that they received a booking with all the relevant details of the tourist, what their selected tour packages is, and what their special requirements entail. And while the tour operator receives that notification, the tourist also receives an email confirmation with the tour details, including the contact details of the tour operator. This ensures that the tourist will have a direct line of communication with the provider for any inquiries or changes. Step three is the tour management of the operator. The tour operator will manage booking, arrange all the necessary components of the tour. If the tour package they have provided includes admissions and meals and day passes, it will be included there. And step four is the tour commencement. And upon arrival at the designated meeting point, the guests will present a QR code received in their confirmation email, and the tour operator or establishment just scans the QR code to verify and facilitate entry, ensuring a seamless tour experience. As of now, the following HoHo Day Pass options are available: 1-day pass, 2-day pass, and 3-day pass. And each day pass offers unlimited access to all HoHo routes and attractions for a single day for the day 1 and 2 days for the 2-day pass, etc. On May 28, the Hop-on Hop-off Travel by the Hubs has its inaugural launch in Makati, branded as the Philippines Business Hub. This service features 7 strategic stops beginning at Glorieta 2 and continuing to Washington Sikip Park, Ayala Triangle, Century City Mall, Museo ng Makati that connects to Manila's Paco Park, where these stops were carefully selected to showcase Makati's blend of commercial, cultural, and recreational attractions, providing the passenger with comprehensive experience of the city's unique offerings. Since its launch, the HoHo Travel has garnered significant interest and participation, and as of July 16, we have accommodated a total of 168 passengers for the Makati hub. On July 6, 2023, we proudly launched the second hub of the Philippines Hop-on Hop-off bus service in the vibrant city of Manila, which we fondly call the Cultural Hub. This hub encompasses 9 significant stops: Robinson's Manila, Raha Sulaiman, Rizal Park, Luneta, and the National Museums, Malacanang, the Malacanang Palace, the City Hall of Manila, Escolta, and Binondo. Additionally, only the Philippines Hop-off Hop-on program features a special route and access to the Malacanang Palace, highlighting Bahay Ugnayan and the Teus Mansion, which has been thoroughly repurposed as museums. As of July 16, we have successfully accommodated 1,790 hop-on hop-off passengers, with the Cultural Hub emerging as the most popular among our offerings. Following the successful rollout of our business and cultural hubs, we are excited again to announce the launch of our third hub, aptly named the Entertainment Hub. This vibrant new addition spans the cities of Pasay and Parañaque, which have seamlessly evolved into premier entertainment destinations. These cities are home to a rich tapestry of historical landmarks, bustling commercial districts, and a vibrant nightlife scene, all of which contribute to their status as integral pillars in shaping Manila's entertainment landscape. As of July 16, 2024, we have successfully accommodated just 4, but we have several fam trips that we did not include because these are just paying customers. Passengers, we are anticipating an increase in numbers with the upcoming launch of our transit tours from the airports. This initiative is poised to attract a greater influx of tourists, further cementing Entertainment Hub's role in our dynamic landscape. So the Entertainment Hub features 13 designated bus stops from the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminals 1, 2, and 3, Newport World Resorts, City of Dreams, Ayala Malls, Manila Bay, Parcal, Okada Manila, Solaire, Lux Duty Free, Mall of Asia Main Stop, SMX Convention Center, and MOA Seaside. This year, our aim is to launch the 3 remaining hubs in Manila: the Heart Hub featuring the cities of San Juan, Pasig, and Mandaluyong; the Lifestyle Hub, which is the highly urbanized business and commercial district of the City of the Gig, the Bonifacio Global City; and a knowledge hub focusing on popular institutional destinations in Quezon City. Allow me to share the video of our existing hop-on, hop-off travel by the hubs. So with your permission, please turn your attention on the screen. All right. We are crossing boundaries with initiatives that aim to adopt best practices and standards from around the globe, strengthening our global connections. Medical tourism, our team has conducted benchmarking activities with the Office of Product and Market Development with the central office in neighboring countries renowned for their medical facilities. This includes Thailand, Korea, and Singapore. And these visits allowed us to gain insights on the latest healthcare innovations and patient care protocols, ensuring that our own medical tourism offerings are of the highest quality. For English as a second language, we are actively engaging with non-English speaking countries to highlight the Philippines as a premier destination for English language education. Our efforts include showcasing our exceptional ESL programs, which are designed to meet diverse needs of international students and provide them with a supportive learning environment. To promote Metro Manila in international markets, the Department of Tourism National Capital Region brought the region's tourism officers to the 12th Macau International Travel Expo, held last May 25 to 28. According to the sales report shared by our P. Shanghai office, the participation of the Philippines, specifically Metro Manila, and its tourism officers and private stakeholders generated an estimated monetary value of $208,360 from various international markets, particularly in the airline sector. And I mentioned this earlier, that the Secretary has launched in February 8 that the Department of Tourism is launching a transport tour, and we're happy to announce that this pronouncement, the Department of Tourism through the DOT NCR has already done several benchmarking activities in Incheon and Changi to enrich the transit tour offering that we have and to understand deeper how to provide a seamless and enjoyable transit experience. This new product is ready to launch in the fourth quarter of the year. Will offer transit passengers a unique opportunity to explore and experience the beauty and culture of the Philippines, even during a short layover. During the World Travel Awards in 2023, the Philippines received the prestigious Global Tourism Resilience Award for the first time. This honor recognizes the country's global leadership, pioneering vision, and innovative approaches in overcoming critical challenges and adversity. As one of the only 5 awardees worldwide to receive it, the Philippines will now serve as a benchmark for best practices in tourism resilience alongside other distinguished inaugural winners. And additionally, we are so proud of this distinction. The City of Manila has been honored with the prestigious title of the world's leading city destination at the World Travel Awards. This recognition highlights Manila's exceptional appeal to travelers, acknowledging its rich cultural heritage, vibrant urban life, and outstanding tourism offerings. As we extend our warm invitation to visit the Philippines, we are delighted to present some data in may I just give a caveat that this data is based on Department of Tourism accredited establishments, while Undersecretary Bongcato provided the overall universe of halal and Muslim-friendly accommodations and restaurants in the Philippines. I'm only providing those with Department of Tourism accreditation so far. In 2024, Metro Manila has 63 DOT-recognized Muslim-friendly establishments, including 50 restaurants and 13 accommodation facilities. So for all of you, I'll be sending the list of these enterprises to Ms. Michelle. This significant increase from 2023, where we only have 25 such establishments, this growth reflects our strong ongoing commitment to create an inclusive and welcoming environment to all our visitors. Building on this success, we are pleased to announce that across the entire Philippines, the Department of Tourism has officially recognized a total of 176 Muslim-friendly establishments. Region 9 notably leads this with 43 establishments, and this underscores our dedication to offer inclusive and diverse tourism options throughout the country. Metro Manila stands at the starting point for incredible journeys. Our It All Starts Here campaign encapsulates this idea. We want to position Metro Manila as the gateway to the Philippines' rich cultural tapestry, stunning natural landscapes, and vibrant communities. By starting your adventure in Metro Manila, all your travelers are introduced to the essence of Filipino hospitality and the endless opportunities to connect, explore, and experience the heart of our nation. Allow me to share with you our regional branding video.
Ever wondered where love starts? It starts where the food is delectable and the choices are mouth-watering. It starts where history and culture is a grand experience, an endless exploration. It's where the accommodation feels a home away from home, where shopping is a therapy, and where the kids can learn and have fun. It starts where the majestic sun sets and where the parties last till the sun rises. This is where falling in love with the Philippines starts. Metro Manila. It all starts here.
And before I end, let me leave this quote from UN Tourism. Sustainable tourism is tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts, addressing the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment, and its host communities. For all of the travel agents out there who are desirous to link up with our integrator for the hop-on, hop-off, ticket prices, and social media access, our contact person for any hop-on, hop-off inquiries is in the slide provided to you. So take a screenshot, or we can also share the presentation with the organizers. And to all of you, love the Philippines, love Metro Manila, mabuhay. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Ma'am Charlene, for the wonderful presentation. May we request the speaker at the center of the stage to receive the plaque of appreciation. May we call on Ms. Michelle G. Thailand, GTBA Chairman, President, and GTBA Assistant Secgen, Charmaine Kiray, and Mr. Joshua Rabangi to award the plaque of appreciation.
Thank you, Ma'am Charlene. I hope she get her beauty sleep, no, after a sleepless night. Okay. Our next keynote speaker today is the Acting Director of Tourism Development Department of Brunei. Yang Mulia Dayang Salina Binti Haj Mod Saleh. I hope I got it right. Okay. But before that, please direct your attention to our screen for a short video.
check the slides. Okay. Right. Mabuhay and a very good afternoon, Honorable Libar Bautista, the Mayor of Boracay, Her Excellency Marian Jocelyn R. Tirol Ignacio, Philippine Ambassador to Brunei Darussalam, Ms. Michelle Thailand, President of the Global Business Tourism Association, tourism official colleagues and stakeholders from Brunei Darussalam and the Philippines, media friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a warm welcome to all. It is a great pleasure that I stand before you today at the B2B Global Travel Exchange and Roadshow in Brunei Darussalam, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Global Tourism Business Association, One Click Events, and all organizing partners for inviting me to speak at this significant event. This roadshow also aligns with our Memorandum of Understanding on Tourism Cooperation signed earlier this year between Brunei Darussalam and the Philippines, emphasizing on our joint commitment to fostering closer collaboration amongst tourism organizations, agencies, private sector, and related bodies within the industry. My name is Selena, and I'm the Acting Director of the Tourism Development Department. And aligned with the theme of travel exchange, I would like to take you on a journey of discovery and tranquility. Together, we will delve into the heart of Brunei's natural wonders and cultural heritage through my presentation titled, Experience Brunei, a blend of rich heritage and wilderness adventures. Next. Oh, next. Was that a slide? Is that the graph slide? I can't see. Yeah, thank you. In 2023, received 100,000 tourists, still far from the post-COVID arrivals of 300 over 1,000 in 2019. But nonetheless, as you can see, we are still growing in our numbers. Next. This year, we're looking at a target of about 362,569, with an aim of achieving 500,000 tourist arrivals by 2028. Next. Next. Yeah. For the top 10 countries to Brunei Darussalam, ever since the impact of COVID-19 in the first quarter, the majority of the countries have all seen significant drop in performance towards mid-2020, and with the highest impact, more than 70% from the Far East countries, coming from China and South Korea, while the other top 10 countries also face similar growth. As mentioned earlier, the Philippine market continues to be our top 5 tourist arrivals post-pandemic. And the top 10 countries contribute to about 85% of the majority of our tourist arrivals by air. Next. At the moment, these are our 6 target market destinations. By next year, we intend to expand our target markets to Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, and Taipei. In terms of connectivity, our national airlines, Royal Brunei Airlines, fly to Manila 5 times weekly, every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Next. Visitors from the Philippines can also fly with Singapore Airlines via Singapore if they prefer, and Singapore offers more connectivity from various parts of the Philippines. Next. Cebu Pacific also flies 3 times from Manila to Brunei weekly on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Next. As you may already know, Brunei is a small country blessed with abundant natural beauty. We are committed to promoting niche tourism rather than mass tourism to preserve our stunning landscapes and prevent over-tourism. If you are seeking evening entertainment or designer brand shopping, Brunei may not be your ideal destination. However, what we are limited in these areas, we make up for with our rich biodiversity, natural wonders, and natural heritage, all waiting to be explored. Additionally, Brunei's strategic location in the island of Borneo provides easy access to other Southeast Asian destinations, offering a unique advantage for travelers. And furthermore, Brunei's political stability ensures a safe and secure environment for all our visitors. Next. As previously mentioned, Our tourism focus centers on three key pillars, which are culture, adventure, and nature. Brunei's cultural wealth extends far and wide, encompassing not just its Islamic heritage, but also its rich tapestry of diverse indigenous tribes. Renowned for its warm Bruneian hospitality, visitors are welcomed with open arms, embraced with its genuine kindness of the locals. Brunei is also a haven for adventure enthusiasts, offering exciting experiences in the rainforest, pristine beaches, vibrant marine ecosystems. Even if you're not much of an adventurer, Brunei's abundant nature treasures offers breathtaking sceneries, and it is a perfect retreat for those seeking serene landscapes, a place to relax with a peaceful environment to pause and unwind. I will explore this further and share some photos with you in the next few slides. As I mentioned earlier, Brunei may not conform to everyone's expectations, but unlike destinations boasting towering skyscrapers and designer havens, Brunei stands out for its distinctive character. Next, and it is what makes Brunei unique. So let's begin with what makes Brunei truly special: our breathtaking and renowned rainforest and rich biodiversity. Embracing a commitment to environmental sustainability, Brunei has adopted a sustainable approach to tourism. Our initiatives are designed to ensure that tourism not only showcases our natural wonders, but also preserves and protects them for future generations. What you see in this picture is a canopy tower in Ulu Tumburong National Park that provides access to the canopy walk and offers breathtaking views of the Brunei rainforest. Next. You may have come across footages of our canopy walk or some seen in drone footages of our Ulu Tumburong National Park. And as breathtaking as these visuals are, they can never truly capture the feeling of experiencing it firsthand. The surge of adrenaline and the sense of accomplishment and the unique rewards you gain from being immersed in the actual environment far surpasses what any video or image can convey. But it's not all just getting to the top, it's for us learning along the way. The plants, the barks, the trees all have different important end users in our everyday lives. Next. Sorry. To reach the canopy walk, visitors must use the Tumoi, which is a long boat, allowing visitors to enjoy a scenic journey along the Tumburong River. And apart from the canopy walk hike, there are many other adventure-friendly activities that you can try in Tumburong, such as trekking in the forest, visiting the waterfalls, and going on river safaris. Next. Our travel agents and tour operators offer a variety of eco-friendly and adventure activities in Tumburong. So whether you're up for a waterfall exploration, water rafting, or river tubing, be sure to incorporate these exciting options into your package itinerary. Next. For those in search of a luxurious yet environmentally friendly retreat, consider staying at the Abode Resort and Spa. This is Brunei's first solar-powered luxury resort, crafted from prefabricated materials and surrounded by pristine mangroves. This resort was opened in late 2021, and the resort provides a range of exciting adventure activities, including nature trails, jungle trekking, river cruises, and bonfires for guests to enjoy. And there are two types of villa offered by this resort, which is the Superior River Tent, ideal for accommodating up to 4 people, and as well as a family riverfront villa, which is a spacious option designed for bigger families of up to 12 people. Next, the Sembiling Eco Village is an eco-lodge providing amazing nature-focused activities such as the forest night walk, river tubing, forest excursion, making the signature bamboo chicken, which is a special dish in Tumburong, by the way, and as well as glamping. Next. And located within the Iban community, Sembiling Eco Village strives for sustainability by safeguarding the environment and making the most of available resources. Additionally to this, we also have Fremi Rainforest Lodge, who also provides accommodation and team building activities in Temburong. And Fremi Rainforest Lodge also offers curated packages, zip lining, wall climbing, and rafting. Okay. Next. Many believe that the adventure activities are only exclusive to Temburong. Brunei offers a variety of other places that provide exceptional opportunities to revel in nature and adventure. And some of the activities you can find include ATV rides, flying fox, diving, snorkeling, bird watching, hiking activities, mountain biking, river excursions, and more. In addition, bird watching and stargazing are all possible activities that can be done in Brunei. One of our visitors in Australia once informed us that he managed to observe over 170 bird species across the country within the 5 times he's visited this country. And amongst his treasured sightings was the rare bearded bee-eater. That bird, if you are a bird watcher. Okay. And one of the most famous activities by tourists is the captivating mangrove river cruise. And this river cruise provides visitors with an opportunity to explore the picturesque waterways in lush mangrove forests. Brunei's commitment to maintaining the ecological integrity of its mangroves has garnered recognition under the Queen's Commonwealth Canopy, an initiative that began in 2015 as a network of forest conservation programs throughout the 54 countries of the Commonwealth of Nations. This prestigious acknowledgement reflects the exceptional efforts made to preserve and protect the untouched beauty of Brunei's mangrove ecosystems, showcasing the nation's dedication to environmental conservation on a global scale. Next. While cruising along the Brunei River, we'll always keep an eye out for the fascinating mangrove residents, the proboscis monkeys, and saltwater crocodiles. These incredible creatures add a layer to the river journey, offering a chance to witness the unique, diverse wildlife that Brunei has to offer. And the mangrove river cruise is offered during usually early in the morning and late afternoon. Next. Crocodiles are commonly observed in the water within the mangrove areas. However, it is normal to witness them venturing beyond their habitat, and you might even catch a sight of them entering the waters around Kampong Air, so don't be worried. Next. Visitors seeking a glimpse of the sunset may also want to consider choosing a sunset river cruise option. The Sunset River Cruise offers a scenic journey through the waterways, allowing visitors to witness the beautiful sunset along Kampong Air. And some travel agents also offer guided tours that includes fireflies experience, allowing visitors to witness the enchanting sight of fireflies at night in the mangrove areas. Next. And for our diving enthusiasts, Brunei's dive sites have gained popularity over the years, and what sets apart is the relatively unexplored nature of dive sites. The marine ecosystem in Brunei waters remains in their natural state, free from the heavy footprints of mass tourism. This ensures that our diver encounters an untouched water world where corals, gardens flourish and marine species thrive undisturbed. And the purity of Brunei's underwater landscapes is truly a testament of the country's commitment to environmental conservation. Brunei is also renowned for its shipwreck dives, and there are currently over 30 shipwrecks in Brunei waters and are home to millions of micromarine species. Brunei also serves as a premier golfing destination in Southeast Asia. And whether you are a seasoned golfer or a novice looking to explore the sport, Brunei provides a range of meticulously designed courses that cater to various skill levels and preferences. Currently, there are 5 courses available in the country, which is the Empire Golf and Country Club, Pantai Mentiri Golf Club, Royal Brunei Airlines Golf Club, Panaga, and also Panaga Golf Club. Next. Brunei also offers numerous captivating waterfalls, locally known as Awasai, making an ideal destination for enthusiasts for trekking and hiking. And of course, there are scenic trails that leads to natural wonders, offering the opportunity to explore Brunei while engaging in outdoor activities. So there are several of these waterfalls dotted around Brunei and even the city center. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. Yeah. Brunei is deeply rooted in its Islamic traditions with a cultural heritage spanning in centuries. Visitors can explore this vibrant heritage through numerous historical sites and landmarks, such as the Grand Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque and the Jami Asri Hasnal Bolkiah Mosque. Next. Visitors can also witness and learn the exquisite artistry of Islamic calligraphy at the Islamic Calligraphy or Art Study Center. Next. Opened in 2022, the Balai Khazanah Islam Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah, also known as the Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Islamic Exhibition Galleries, houses His Majesty's vast personal collection of Islamic artifacts, manuscripts, and the Quran. And the design of the Balai Khazanah are also the brainchild of the well-renowned Pei architects, who are the founders and sons of I.M. Pei, the designer of the Louvre Pyramid in Paris, and also the Museum of Islamic Art in Qatar, Doha. Now, whereas for Muslim visitors, there are many other activities also to partake during the month of Ramadan. Brunei, which is predominantly Muslim populated, embraces the Ramadan spirit wholeheartedly. The atmosphere during this month is one of tranquility, introspection, and also devotion. Ramadan offers a unique cultural journey for all visitors, providing insights into Islamic faith, traditions, and the spirit of the community and the warm hospitality of the Bruneian people, which gives a better understanding as well as the country's rich cultural heritage. Brunei's cultural wealth extends far and wide, encompassing not just Islamic heritage, but also other indigenous groups. And there are various activities that tourists can enjoy to learn about the unique traditions of these diverse communities, such as cultural demonstration, trying out traditional games, or partaking in the preparation of authentically indigenous ethnic dishes. Visitors are welcomed to participate with the locals on this kind of activities. Next. So these are the various local foods that you must try. For those of you who this is your first time in Brunei, these are the local foods that I think you must try when you come to Brunei, and especially the next slide is the nasi katok, which is a dish which is only $1.50, I think, for now. And this is the most popular and most simple dish that you can get in Brunei Darussalam. It is extremely delicious, and we are known for the nasi katok. Okay? And you can get them mostly anywhere in any commercial areas. Next. While the primary emphasis of this presentation evolves around nature and nature, allow me to also share some beautiful landmarks that we have. Okay, so this is all located in the city center of Bandar Sri Begawan, the frame, at the Eco Corridor. And this is, of course, our famous Taman Mahkotli Jubilee Emas, a beautifully landscaped park dedicated to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of His Majesty, the Sultan Bolkiah's reign. And of course, as mentioned earlier on, another unmissable experience is our breathtaking sunsets. So whether you are on top of a hill or whether you are by the beach, witnessing our sunsets is truly magical. And one of our favorite locations to catch the sunset is at the Empire Hotel, where it offers a panoramic view of the South China Sea and the beautiful sunset. Next here is the water village. So you have a chance with our operators to go and see the Kampong Air. Please do take a visit. This is also known as the Venice of the East. and it is located right in the city center of the capital. And earlier on, we saw in the videos is our Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Bridge, which is so far one of the longest bridges in Southeast Asia, connecting the Brunei Muara district to the Temburong district. And finally, our Tasik Marimbun, often known as the Blackwater Lake, is a pristine oasis nestled within the heart of the Tutong district, and is not only a picturesque natural wonder, but it also has a lot of ecological significance in the country. Okay. And with that, I end my presentation with wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful speech and presentation. May we request the speaker at the center of the stage to receive the plaque of appreciation. May we call on stage Ms. Michelle G. Thailand, GTBA Chairman President, and GTBA Assistant Secgen Charmaine Kirai to award, and also Mr. Joshua Bangi to award the plaque of appreciation.
Thank you, Ma. Okay. Are you sleeping now? Okay, to break the ice, and you're lagging attention, no? Because I see you sleeping there at the back. Okay, we will entertain you with another dance number from the Brunei Cultural Dancers. Put your hands together for the Brunei Cultural Dancers.
Seri kenangan pantainya baru, ramai orang melepas lelah. Indah kenangan hati terharu, rasa rindu terubat sudah.
Bukit bendera mula dibuka, Muda Hashim sekolah pertama. Bukitnya nyata dapat dikira, antara kaca dengan permata.
Pulut panggang dipegang tutup, masyhur sudah seluruh negeri. Pulut panggang dipegang tutup, masyhur sudah seluruh negeri.
Berat rasa jiwa menanggung, hancur luluh di dalam hati. Berat rasa jiwa menanggung, hancur luluh di dalam hati.
Pancur duit ke Tanjung Maya, sudah sengkarai pergi berkilat. Letih dan lesu tidak bermaya, kasih padamu tidak berubah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So when the ATAP group will go to the Philippines, can you bring your dancers with you? Okay? We need to see more of them, okay? So while preparing the stage for a landmark, what do you call that, agreement, which is the highlight of today's activity, it is the MOA signing between GTBA and ATAP group of in Brunei. Also, can we, you go ahead, Ms. Miles. I do not know the names, okay?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, may we call on Her Excellency Marian Jocelyn Tirol Ignacio and Madam Yang Mulia Dayang Salina Binti Haji Mod Saleh, Acting Director, Tourism Development, on stage to witness the MOA signing. And also, may we call on the Board of Trustees of GTBA and ATAB to join us on stage for the photo op.
Okay. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A landmark agreement between Brunei and the Philippines. Thank you so much.
The board of directors,
Okay, I will have a photo op.
with the board
With-
of board of directors of GTBA and ATAB to join us on stage.
Can you put up the agreement, please? Scope. Can we call the ATAP group, please? Please join us.
May we call on also our VIPs to call another MC.
Please come on stage, sir. All the VIPs, speakers, special guests. Thank you so much. Okay, please somebody remove the tables and chairs. Thank you. Okay, relax for a bit. And we'd like to tell you that no event by GTBA without surprises at the end. So please wait for it, okay? So, Miss Miles,
Okay, hold on, please.
there are surprises after. Okay. Miss Miles?
For a moment, please.
Will somebody carry this up, please? Okay, the surprises I mentioned are prizes, no? There are some prizes, raffle prizes. I guess you got your tickets or numbers? Okay, you wait for it. I hope you got your numbers. Wait, maybe you did not register outside. Okay. Can you put it first? We have two more speakers, then we'll start our B2B business, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to introduce the next fourth keynote speaker. Okay. He is currently handling a position of being a municipal mayor of Malay Aklan, popularly known for Island of Boracay. Okay. His special skills are legislation and public administration. He is also a member in related association, Kiwanis Club of Boracay, Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary. He has a service record in the government as a Sangguniang Bayan member. He was also a municipal vice mayor, Sangguniang Bayan member, acting municipal mayor, and today, presently, he is the municipal mayor since May 9, 2020. He is also a certified public accountant. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Frolibar S. Bautista.
Thank you very much, Ms. Miles. Palakpakan mo natin. Big hands for Ms. Miles. Well, I have a very long list of to be acknowledged here, but please allow me. To His Excellency Tran An Vo, Ambassador of Vietnam to Brunei, Jerusalem. Right, ma'am? Please acknowledge. Ms. Tang Men Tan Thao, a companion of Ambassador of Vietnam. His Excellency Dr. Ahmad Obaidillah, Ambassador of Indonesia to Brunei, Darussalam, sorry. Her Excellency Nar Asira Mahadi, a Malaysian High Commission to Brunei, Darussalam. Her Excellency Ms. Busara Kanchanalai, Ambassador of Thailand to Brunei, Darussalam. Her Excellency Vanessa Ye Peng Xie, Taipei Economic Culture. Her Excellency Mori Rika, Embassy of Japan to Brunei, Darussalam. My co-speakers from the Philippines, of course, Mr. Arturo Bongcato Jr., from a group of General Manager of Bigger World Hotels and Resorts. We have here also RD Charlene Sabala Batin, National Capital Regional Director of the OT. Her Excellency Marian Jocelyn Arterol Ignacio, a Philippine Ambassador to Brunei. Jerusalem, ma'am. Ms. Xiang Molya Dayang Salina Binti Haji Maud Sali, the Acting Director of Brunei Darussalam. Department, Tourism Development Department of Brunei Darussalam. And of course, the ATA President, Haji Sabli Arsad, sir. The officers and members. Of course, GTBA President Michelle G. Thailand, officers and members. Palakpak naman kayo dyan. And of course, the Boracay delegations. The Sir Felix de Los Santos Jr., our Chief Tourism Officers of LGU Malay. Dindu Salazar, the Chairman of the Boracay Foundation Incorporated. Cedric Sason, the President of Boracay Foundation Incorporated. Maya Israel, the President of Boracay Mines Alliance. Claribel Casimiro, the Boracay Island Travel Agencies and Tour Operators, or BITA-TUA Vice President. The Travel and Tours Operators from Boracay also. Bobby Casimiro, the B&C Island Leisure Tours. We have, of course, Celen Celine Sason and Pauline Sason, the Southeast Tours of Boracay. Shingli Dagohoy, the Shingli Tours. Nico Villas, Villasulis, Mega World Hotels and Resorts. And of course, my wife, Maricho Bautista, is with us also. And again, His and Her Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. Good afternoon. Well, I have no presentation. As you saw, the presentation of Sir Arturo Bongcato, I think that's enough also about regarding Boracay now. Well presented, and it's actually approval from the mayor. No? Sir Art, approve yung presentation mo. So let me begin by expressing my gratitude, of course, to Ms. Michelle Gitaylan, no? The chairperson and founder of the Global Tourism Business Travel Associations, for inviting me, no, as a guest of honor and one of the speakers of this Global Tourism Business Association. Second General Membership Assembly, back-to-back Global Travel Exchange and Roadshow here in the beautiful country of Brunei, Darussalam, and its impressive capital city of Bandar Seri Begawan, Bruneian Ambassador to the Philippines, Excellency Megawati Datu Paduka Haji Manan. My personal appreciation in your kindness during our historic visit, your historic visit in Boracay. I hope one day soon you can again us in Boracay Island, the crown jewel of tourism. This is my first time to sit forth here in this fabled, tiny but exceedingly rich and of the island of Borneo, with its traditional monarchical government and Prime Minister's Majesty Hassan al-Bolkiah Ibn Omar Ali Saifuddin III. I am very much impressed with the kindness and hospitality traits of the Bruneian people, which are having striking similarities with the kindness and hospitality traits of Filipinos, my countrymen in the Philippines. Embedded in the pre-Spanish historical narrative of our country's cultural heritage that is written in the Magaragtas is the story of kinship and cultural ties between our two peoples. In school, particularly in our history class, we were told that our forefathers originally came from the island Sultanate of Borneo. They were known as the 10 Borneans Datos, led by Dato Puti, who migrated to the island of Panay in the Visayas region, who bought the entire island of Panay from the aboriginal Itas and rulers of the said island, King Maraod and Queen Maniwang Tiwang. And in exchange of the island of Panay were a golden salakot or headdress and a golden necklace. This is the famous the barter of Panay in our history. The 10 Bunian Datos, we were told, settled in the island of Panay and divided into 3 kingdoms of sultanates. Namely, Irong-Irong, now known as the Iloilo Province, Hamtik, known as the Antique Province, and Akyan, now known as the Province of Aklan, and Capiz, respectively, where Boracay Island belong. Well, that's all I could share for now about the historical background as is recorded in our history books regarding the cultural kinship between our two countries, the Brunei, Darussalam, and Philippines. Today, we are here gathered here for this prestigious second Global Tourism Business Association General Members Assembly, back-to-back with the Global Travel Exchange Roadshow. In the words, we are here to talk about tourism business, exchange, and all businesses that are related to tourism industry, and for that we really mean business. This year's GBTA theme, Strengthening Global Connection, is very timely in the face of the post-pandemic era, when the tourism industry all over the world is gradually recovering, since the world has breathed in sigh of relief after the lifting of COVID-19 pandemic as a global health disaster that had put the world economies down to their knees. And yet, another regional setback of global concerns, such as the ongoing Russian-Ukraine war in Europe, the Israel-Hamas war in the Middle East, and the growing territorial conflict between my country and the next-door boy with rising global power in the South China Sea, actually in the Philippines called and the West Philippine Sea conflict, because the situs of this conflict is located in our territorial backyard. Overall, these regional conflicts are seriously affecting the global supply chain, which in turn also affects the tourism industry in these parts of the world. But despite all these regional setbacks, our tourism industry has to recoup and find ways with what will still available with avenues to strengthen our tourism industry here in Asia and the world. One way of which, though this Global Tourism Business Association General Membership Assembly and back-to-back Global Travel Exchange Roadshow right here in Brunei, Jerusalem. On our part, in the municipal government of Malay being the local chief executive, I am in consultation with Department of Tourism through the kindness of the Philippine Tourism Undersecretary of Muslim Affairs, Mary Paz Gualderosa Abubakar, the DO Territorial Director of Western Visayas, Crisanta Marlene P. Rodriguez, with the full support of our DOT or Department of Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, Michelle G. Thailand, and other stakeholders, our initial efforts to offer the island resort Boracay as a halal-friendly destination is still in the process with great conviction to fast-track its implementation in consultation with our local imam in the province of Aklan. This is the offshoot of the initiatory talks we had during the historical diplomatic visit about opening halal tourism in Boracay as part of the new initiative to engage in tourism exchange with our Islamic ASEAN neighbors. Brunei Darussalam, as one of the Muslim ASEAN neighbors with its rich cultural heritage, is a great potential partner for tourism exchange initiative in Asian region. I am personally optimistic that with this new proposed of tourism exchange engagements with Brunei and other Islam faith-based countries in the Asian corridor, we will be bringing a fostering better friendly relationship and understanding with our ASEAN neighbors towards a more comprehensive and cohesive regional integrations that embraces the overall all diplomatic, cultural, business, and tourism exchanges. Having said that, the prospect of global travel exchange and roadshow initiative is getting brighter than ever, and the fruits of our collective efforts and labor are now within reach. Let us make tourism exchange partnership a reality now. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you, Mayor. Oh, don't leave the stage, please. Okay. We'll call on Miss Michelle,
Okay,
Miss Charmaine, and Mr. Josh to award the certificate or the plaque of appreciation. Thank you, Mayor. The mayor of one of the most beautiful islands and beaches in the world, Boracay. Yay. Okay. All right. So our last but not the least speaker for tonight, or today, I'm sorry, is a well-known name in the diplomatic world, having practically lived a diplomatic life. In her younger days, she was already a Chevening scholar at Oxford University, taking up foreign service. Before assuming her current post, She served as Consul General to the Philippine Embassy in Tokyo, Japan. Let us all welcome the fearless, empowered woman of the Diplomatic Corps, Her Excellency Marian Jocelyn Tirol Ignacio, Philippine Ambassador to Brunei Darussalam.
So thank you so much for the really kind introduction. I feel so empowered now. But it's really lovely to see mga kababayans. Here's a really warm welcome to Brunei Darussalam. I know for many of you, this is your first time to set foot in the Sultanate, and I hope it was a very beautiful and pleasant surprise and experience. No, I'm very happy and proud to have been ambassador here for 2 years. I am not, in fact, the first Tirol to be ambassador here. I think, 7 ambassadors before me, there was also an ambassador Tirol who was also my uncle. So my designation here, in fact, is very sentimental to me, no? And I've been saying earlier that he still is very warmly remembered here in Brunei Darussalam. So my presentation today is, you have to bear with me. It's a little bit wordy, no. But I would like to begin, of course, by giving my acknowledgements. So first of all, Ms. Michelle Thailan, Global Tourism Business Association President, Mr. Haji Sabli bin Haji, Association of Travel Agents Brunei President, Honorable Frolibar Bautista, Mayor of Malay, and of course, my favorite hometown in Boracay, Ms. Charlene Zabala Batin, DOT, NCR Regional Director, Yang Mulya Dayang Salina binti Haji Muhammad Saleh, our Tourism Development Department Acting Director, and of course, yes, ang aming ang galing-galing na representative from Mega World. You know, he told me earlier that he was a good friend of my uncle sa Davao, and thank you so much for that. You know, this is actually a personal, in a way, it's a personal, I would have wanted it to be a more personal speech. I actually grew up when I was a child in Boracay. I used to go there in the summers, and this was in the 1960s, which tells you how old I am, no? But I remember Boracay very differently from many people. It was not a tourism destination at the time, no? But we had already started to have an influx of people who wanted to see its beauty. It was at the time still a coconut country, and that was the business that my family was in. And that's also the reason why I have my roots there in Boracay. But anyway, so I will continue with my acknowledgements. So I'd also like to greet all the esteemed JTBA members, my esteemed colleagues in the Diplomatic Corps and in the Brunei government, and of course, in other business sectors. Nakita ko Pinggiran Harris was here earlier. So maybe I'll say all in Brunei, this is how they do it. So they say Pinggiran, Pinggiran, Dato, Dato, Datin, Datin, Pehin, Pehin, Tuan, Tuan, Puan, Puan. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So I have to say it's an absolute honor to be before you at this prestigious GTB Global Travel Exchange and Roadshow and the second JTBA General Membership Assembly. So we're actually here, I think, to explore opportunities to forge new partnerships, which we did with our earlier signed MOA, and ultimately to inspire travelers to embark on unforgettable journeys. And as many of you are from Boracay, I hope, unforgettable journeys to Boracay. So today I have the pleasure of actually discussing the huge potential promoting tourism between two beautiful destinations, Philippines, Philippines and Brunei. Okay, so there are actually many advantages to having a linkage between the Philippines and Brunei, no? If you want to imagine natural beauty with virgin rainforests and pristine beaches, you want to talk about rich cultural and historical traditions, delectable foodways, warm hospitality. These are some of the shared treasures that await travelers here in both Brunei and in the Philippines. So as travel professionals, you have the unique privilege and responsibility to open the eyes of the world to see these wonders, encouraging a mutually beneficial exchange of tourism between our two countries. So the benefits are actually not hard to imagine. We have very close geographic ties. We're very close to each other. It's only around a 2-hour, trip to the Philippines and to Brunei, between the Philippines and Brunei. We both share highly biodiverse environments, one of the highest in the world, in fact. So that makes us very unique. You may not realize it, but we're actually both English-speaking peoples. The English that we speak is American in the Philippines. The English that they speak here in Brunei is British. But nevertheless, majority speak very, very good English. So we're also, blessed with very old, treasured cultural and historic traditions. We are members of ASEAN. We are members of BIMPIAGA. And this year, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Philippine-Brunei diplomatic relations. No? So it's a special year. So I'm really very happy that you were able to come this year because it is a special year for us. In fact, one of the highlights of the commemoration was the state visit of the President earlier this year. So he came on the 28th to the 29th of May. And one of the successes of his visit is the signing of an MOU on tourism cooperation. Now, the agreement endeavors to strengthen, promote, and develop cooperation in 4 ways. So first, to increase tourism arrivals to and between our countries from world tourist generating markets. Second, to encourage wider distribution of visitors to the various tourist destinations and attractions in each other's countries. Third, to encourage visits to each other's countries by our respective nationals and residents. And fourth, to encourage a healthy growth of the tourism industry in both countries. So I think that the second assembly of the Global Tourism Business Association held here in Brunei with the theme of strengthening global connection could not have come at a better time. So in the MOU, the Philippines and Brunei agreed to cooperate in 17 areas. So medyo madami yan. So kung gusto nyo, if you want to read, it's actually on the PowerPoint presentation. So we're still awaiting the ratification, the Philippine ratification of the agreement. And once this is completed, then the next step is to establish a joint working group for the implementation of the MOU. Now, according to the new agreement, both countries will collaborate on promoting a number of things. First and foremost, Muslim-friendly tourism and halal tourism concepts, an exchange of best practices in the organization, management, and business operations of tourism activities, manpower training, joint promotion programs, tour package development, medical and health tourism, encouraging tourism investment, promoting community-based tourism and ecotourism initiatives, boosting MICE tourism, information exchange, standardization and certification, exchange and IT development, gender and development programs, and promoting commercial arrangements among national airlines. So to quote Secretary Christine Garcia Frasco, the collaboration is expected to enhance the overall tourist experience, strengthen economic ties, and contribute to the sustainable development of the tourism industry in both countries. So the Global Travel Exchange and Roadshow aims to jumpstart the work to be done on the 17 areas of tourism cooperation. So we hope by promoting a dual destination and perhaps even a multi-destination itinerary that includes both the Philippines and Brunei, we can offer travelers a diverse and enriching experience. So the vibrant energy of the Philippines paired with the serene elegance of Brunei creates a perfect balance that caters to a wide range of interests. Now, the work of the embassy in Brunei to promote the Philippines, of late has focused on several endeavors. First of all, it is important to be able to identify the market. So part of my presentation will be talking about the Brunei tourists, no? So you will recognize them. According to the World Tourism Organization, Brunei tourists have one of the highest per capita travel expenditures among ASEAN countries. On average, Bruneians spend about 1,500 to 2,000 US dollars per trip. Now, I believe the Brunei Tourism Development Department reports that Bruneians often spend approximately 200 to 300 US dollars per day during international trips. And this is significantly higher than the global average daily expenditure, which is 150 US dollars. Okay, so they're great tourists to have around. So on the average, the Bruneian tourist spends about, I guess, 250 per day, no? So where do they spend it on? Accommodations, dining, shopping, and entertainment. So for a week-long trip, Bruneian tourists have a lot of high spending power. Okay. Now, according to the Tourism Malaysia, the Bruneian tourist spends more on shopping, no, than anything else, dining and luxury accommodations compared to other tourists from ASEAN member states. So in Singapore, the Singapore Tourism Board notes that the Bruneian visitors are among its top spenders as well. So for Malaysia, they spend around 700 US dollars. For Singapore, they spend about 900 US dollars per trip. So as I mentioned, shopping is a primary activity for Bruneian tourists. They are particularly attracted to shopping malls and luxury brands. Medical tourism is also significant for them. Now, market research from Euromonitor International highlights the Bruneian tourists as preferring premium services and products. They are more likely to stay in 4 or 5-star hotels, dine at high-end restaurants, and purchase luxury goods. In fact, a survey by Agoda reveals that about 60% of Bruneians choose upscale accommodations. Now, airlines such as Royal Brunei Air report that a significant proportion of their passengers opt for business class and premium economy. They also tend to travel frequently, with multiple trips abroad each year. A survey by Visa found that Bruneians take an average of 2.5 international trips per year, no? Which is generally in ASEAN countries. Their trips last from 7 to 10 days. And the same survey indicates that Bruneians allocate a significant proportion of their annual budget to travel and leisure activities, often prioritizing travel over other discretionary expenses. So for us, they're an ideal market, no? So I think it would be worthwhile listening to what kind of tourists they are, because we definitely want to have them in our country. So they typically stay 3 to 5 days during short trips, up to 10 days for longer vacations. But their preferred destinations are Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. In fact, for Tourism Malaysia, Bruneians made over 1.2 million trips to Malaysia in recent years. This is not necessarily during the time of the pandemic, but also prior to that. Also, for the Singapore Tourism Board, they report that Bruneians made around 100,000 trips to Singapore annually, so which is also rather high. And finally, for Indonesia, Bruneians tended to visit Bali and Jakarta. So for both the case of Singapore and Malaysia, the primary reason for travel was really shopping, medical tourism, and leisure. For Indonesia, it was more a blend of cultural experience, beaches, and shopping opportunities. So if you look at this, then you can see that there might be interest in the Philippine market, no, in the Philippines as a tourism destination. And this is the nice thing about Bruneian tourists. Tourist satisfaction survey reveals positive behavior and good rapport between Bruneian tourists and host countries. So there are low incidents of complaints or negative behaviors reported by service providers in the tourism industry for Bruneian tourists. Also, Bruneians are often seen as respectful tourists who adhere to local customs and traditions. So their ability to communicate in English along with Malay and other languages help in smoother interactions and better experiences for both the tourists and the hosts. I'm not really going to talk about the Filipino tourists, but my understanding is that many of the tourists from the Philippines right now, not majority, but maybe possibly half, are the younger generation, mostly millennials, and they do a lot of their bookings online, which is a very interesting demographic, no? Also, and this might interest Brunei, they tend to go to places where they can experience cultural adventures, no? So they want to look for something unique. And I think they will possibly find that in Brunei as well. So as you can see, I think we have a win-win situation here. I'm not really going to talk about the travel industry in Brunei. I think it was sufficiently discussed earlier. What is the embassy doing right now? What is it focusing on? So we have certain strategies for promotion. To promote Philippine tourism in Brunei, the embassy is also looking into sustainable connectivity. So currently, 3 airlines fly directly from Bandar Seri Begawan, Brunei Darussalam to Manila, Philippines, and vice versa. So these include the Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, and Royal Brunei Air. None of them go directly to Mindanao, to Palawan, to Cebu, and Boracay. And this can be a dilemma and a challenge which we hope to address, no? For example, if you want to take a trip to El Nido, it's projected to take a discouraging 10 hours. So we have gorgeous places to visit, but the connectivity, we need to improve on it. The good news is that right now, I think there's a lot of discussion. So the good news is I think that we have the Halal Airways now that we're going to be promoting. So that will be coming from Malaysia, no, Asia Air, and then I think what I heard is there going to be a direct flight to Boracay now, or you're working on it. So we're hoping that this can come to pass. It can be a very good beginning. On the side of Brunei, there has been discussions of a new airline here, Gallop Air, and the hope is that this will be able to create new air routes, hopefully not just to Manila, but maybe to places like Palawan. Recently, we just got the news that it appears that there is interest by Cebu PAC to get Air Swift. And if this happens, if this deal pulls through, and if it's true, then this, I think, will improve connectivity tremendously within the Philippine Islands and with our neighbors in the Bimpiaga as well. So developing travel packages also that combine popular destinations in the Philippines with key attractions in Brunei, providing value and convenience for travelers, will certainly be made easier with connectivity. So this connectivity extends itself not only to air travel and sea travel, but also to road networks without traffic, easy accessibility of shopping destinations near airports, and a free-for-use digital network for tourists. Okay. So another thing that I think is important and which we are looking at is supporting infrastructure that is vital in the area of creating a Muslim-friendly transit country and destination for the Philippines. Considering that Brunei is predominantly Islam, no? So majority of the Bruneians are practicing Muslims. So one thing to look at perhaps are the airports with their facilities, restaurants, so maybe souvenir shops, are they halal? So this is something we can look at. Is it a comfortable choice for pilgrims to go to the Umrah or the Hajj? It's interesting for me that it was commented to me recently that there are a number of Bruneians now who, when they travel to Canada, for example, or other countries in the West, they actually decide to pass by the Philippines because as a transit route. Because one, it's cheaper. Two, it's so convenient because we have many air routes that go to the Middle East. And because of that variety and diversity of routes, then it's very easy for the Bruneian to transit in Manila, go to Dubai, and go to any other destination that they want. And it's a more comfortable ride for them. So this is something I think that we can capitalize on. But it's very important that we do have the facilities. Right now, I'm really heartened by the news that we have more Muslim-friendly establishments in the Philippines. And my push has always been to do Muslim-friendly um, accommodations, particularly in tourist destinations. Um, if we have to start somewhere, you might as well start in areas where we expect a lot of Muslim tourists to come. If we want people to come to Boracay, we would like at least that there would be, a lot of facilities that will be very friendly to Muslims. So in this regard, it would be certainly very interesting to be able to have the opportunity to invite investments from Brunei and to find possibly interest in the hotel and restaurant industry of the Philippines, no? Since they're experts in the halal industry here in Brunei, perhaps they can, parlay their expertise and, in tourism destinations of the Philippines, perhaps they can concentrate and open business there. And business can be very varied. It does not necessarily have to be just a restaurant or a hotel, but it can also be in terms of trading and providing ingredients, possible services that are all related to providing a Muslim-friendly accommodation or service. So what's interesting for us is that we have 12 million Muslims in the Philippines. This is a much bigger number than the 450,000 Muslims, more or less than here in Brunei Darussalam, no? Because that's the approximate population of Bruneians in this. Then definitely it will be easier for the Bruneian tourists to come to and enjoy our many offerings. So much as we would like to take advantage of having, Brunei enclaves like a Korean town, for example, a Brunei town, realistically, the numbers will not be able to bolster this kind of possibility. But since we have a large Muslim population anyway, I think it will be more than enough economy. So we will need Brunei as an invaluable partner in learning to develop a nascent Philippine halal industry, halal tourism industry in particular. And what would be interesting is, in fact, not just that, but perhaps a Islamic banking industry. Because we do need banks where you can course money through that many Muslims feel very comfortable and secure in to be able to push. So that's something that the Philippine Embassy is also pushing for currently. In the Philippines, we now have 3 banks that are investing. We have 3 Islamic banks. So we've always had El Amana. And then Malaysia has
invested with Etika, and quite recently we understand that we now have Maybank. So if this grows, then there will be tremendous possibilities for the Philippines as a halal tourism destination. So the Philippine Embassy in Brunei also thinks that it has an ace up its sleeve. And ano tong benefit namin, ano yung aming lakas. So we have approximately 22,000 Filipinos who are living in Brunei. And this is a very big plus. So their presence was in fact the thing that made possible for us to retain at least one flight a week during the pandemic. This was because they were able to ferry both people and cargo between the Philippines and Brunei. So you can see here that it remained, because we have Filipinos living in Brunei, it does make it profitable to continue to have air routes between the Philippines and Brunei Darussalam. Now, the presence of Filipinos as the third largest number of migrants in Brunei also helps to promote Philippine culture, Philippine products, and it helps to brand the Philippines as a country. So we have a great reputation here. No, we're seen as a caring, a creative, fun-loving, and hospitable people. We're seen to produce the best mangoes in the world, delicious halo-halo. We are home to the best ube ice cream, and of course the popular Jollibee Chicken Joy. And these are very, very big pluses. Okay. So these are the Filipino icons that the Philippine Embassy continues to highlight in the Sultanate, because we think that this kind of cultural exchange accrues to making us a very popular destination and something friendly for Bruneians. Now, we would encourage, in fact, joint marketing initiatives that highlight the unique attractions of both our countries so that we can captivate potential
create a
tourists.
seamless travel experience. So as I mentioned earlier, the creation of dual destination itineraries and the expansion to other BIMP-IAGA countries with destination itineraries might further support these initiatives. We're also encouraging cultural exchange programs to enhance mutual understanding and appreciation. This is a continuing strategy of the Philippine Embassy, which we employ to be able to foster a deeper connection between our countries. Finally, leveraging social media platforms to showcase the beauty and experiences of both destinations is possible so that we can reach a global audience and inspire wanderlust. No? So, as I mentioned earlier, many of the Filipinos rely a great deal on online knowledge. They book online, they look for the destinations online, they research their destinations online, and if they see something very attractive in Brunei Darussalam, then there will definitely be a pull factor here. So the use of social media is already being done by our tourism institutions, and the Philippine Embassy in Brunei is also looking into how to further enhance the use of social media to promote its objectives. I think the latest that we've been doing is we've been in touch with food bloggers here in Brunei, and we hope to be able to expand that cooperation to be able to bring Filipino food bloggers to Brunei as well and create, a great cooperation and understanding of our two cultures. So in conclusion, promoting tourism between the Philippines and Brunei isn't actually just about boosting numbers. It's about creating unforgettable memories and fostering deeper connections between our countries. So I'd like us to embrace this opportunity to showcase the best of our worlds and to craft experiences that will leave travelers yearning for more. So I hope we can put in the nuts and the bolts and build the scaffolding so that we can turn these dreams into reality. So let's make the Philippines and Brunei the top choices for every traveler seeking a remarkable adventure. Let's continue to inspire the world one journey at a time. So thank you for your attention, and I look forward to collaborating with each and every one of you to promote the magnificent destinations of the Philippines and Brunei, and particularly, of course, what is close to my heart, Boracay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the inspirational speech and presentation. May we request the speaker at the center of the stage to receive the plaque of appreciation, and may we call on stage Miss Michelle G. Thailand GTBA Chairman President and GTBA Assistant Sec Gen, Sherman Kiray and Joshua Rabangi, to award the plaque of appreciation. Okay, may we call on everyone to have a photo op, our VIPs and travel agency agents. Let's have a photo. Agents, travel agency agents, please come. Everyone, please come and join us.
May we request all the participants at the back to please come in front for the photo ops.
Everybody, please come. Come and join us.
Everyone at the back, please come and join us.
Join us.
Join us, come on, don't be shy. Let's have a photo op. Join us, everyone. Thank you. Love GTBA, love Brunei, love the Philippines.
One, two, go. Love the Philippines. Okay, thank you. Refreshments are served for the guest speakers and VIPs on that holding room over there. And for us, buyers and sellers upstairs, this way, please. Okay, and we hope to have our dinner by 6.
Now,
No, the refreshments first.
our program is not yet over. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay until the end of the program. We have a lot of exciting prizes. Okay?
Buyers and sellers, you can now mingle and connect. Make friends.
All right.
Make business. Okay? Okay? Thank you.
Okay,
Oh,
terima
that's
kasih
it.
Brunei. Maraming salamat Brunei. We look forward for seeing you at the future GTBA.
Ayaw na. Let's have some refreshments first. Here, upstairs. Yeah, go upstairs. For the speakers, they can